is wrong.
So in the value of
So
AC,
your overall d square length, I think it came out wrong.
d square L, d square L, sir, I have
Overall
got,
d square length is not
so that I was getting 0.613.
point.
613.
No, it will not be 0.612. It will be point 0 something because it is a millimeter cube.
Okay.
It will be in millimeter cube. Okay. Okay. So I'm just giving you the problems first. So 1141, 1145, and 1146. So these are the roll numbers having no problem.
So 1124
Sir,
was
1150.
1150.
Has sir.
How many? How many of you left in the last class?
1124. 1150,
1124.
1145. Yes, sir. 1124 Shom Chattopadhyay.
Sir, 1148.
Sir, 1146.
1148.
একজন বলো। এক करके बोलो प्लीज।
I didn't get so many emails, I think.
Sir, 1148.
But I didn't get
1146.
so many emails. Maybe I got only 2 emails.
Sir,
And today so many.
Sir, but I mailed you.
I have also made this.
Okay. Just a minute.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have got D as 313.93 and length is coming as 328.75 mm.
Okay. What is the kilowatt?
Sir, 110 kilowatt. And D square L is coming at 0.0324.
110.
Sir,
And what is the
your voice,
RPM?
sir, speed is 1000 RPM.
কত বললে?
Sir, speed is 1000 RPM.
No, but কত dimensions?
Acha, हाँ.
What are the dimensions?
Sir, D I am getting 313.93 mm and L I am getting 328.75 mm.
And what is the flux density you have taken?
Sir, B I have taken 0.6 average.
Points.
0.6 and ampere conductor as 36,000. आवाज नहीं आ रहा? Ada?
Sir, sir, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
আমি তো আগের দিন প্রবলেম দিয়ে দিয়েছি তো
ওটাই করবো আচ্ছা
মানে
ঠিক আছে স্যার
Hello, excuse me, sir.
বলো
Sir, D এর dimension আসছে 159.8 and L আসছে 187.9, 10 kilowatt shunt motor.
okay, you can proceed with that.
Okay.
Sir, what about mine? Means that dimension was correct, 313.93 and 328.75.
No, it's okay, but it is in the lower side actually. I think you have assumed more flux density.
Yes, sir. The maximum one. I thought power rating is high, so I should assume 0.6.
What was your power rating? 110, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can proceed with that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
স্যার হ্যালো স্যার
হ্যাঁ বলো
স্যার আমার পাওয়ার রেটিং 65 কিলোওয়াট আমার ডি হলো 328 মিলিমিটার আর এল হলো 386 মিলিমিটার
ঠিক আছে
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার
স্যার আমার পাওয়ার 15 কিলোওয়াট, ডি 200 মিলিমিটার আর এল 209.2 মিলিমিটার এসছে।
ঠিক আছে one overall students in your subsection, and today only 30 are present, isn't it? আজকেও একজন অ্যাবসেন্ট আছে, so you just take the screenshot. ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে Okay, so the next then if you have determined the L and D, then we can proceed with this L and D. And though we are measuring, we are determining L and D in millimeter, but in most of the expression we have to put the value of L and D in meter. Okay, so that you should remember. Now L from this gross length, you have to find out the net iron length Li, and then the back EMF, which is 95% of the terminal voltage, assuming 5% as the voltage drop across the armature resistance, and from that you can calculate the armature current. Yes.
স্যার এক্সপ্রেশনে ওটা 0.05 হবে না যেহেতু 5%?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, correct. So I missed that. So it will be 0.1 minus 0.05.
5.
Okay, so after that you have to calculate the armature current IA, which is given by PE by EV, power by the power. Which power you have to use? You have to use the input power. Okay, so PE, not the input power exactly. It is called the electromechanical power, which is not the output. From the output power, you can find out the PE by some expression that I mentioned in the last class. Okay. Then you have to find out the number of slots in the stator. Number of slot in the stator, because first we'll design the stator, then we'll go for the rotor design. Sorry, first we'll design the rotor, then we'll go for the field design in the stator. Okay. প্রথমে যেটা করতে হবে, তোমাদের armature number of armature slot determine করতে হবে. So there is some limitation of armature slot. So, do you have that book by A.K. Sahni?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you just open the book and see what are the limitations for assuming the armature number of armature slot. Okay, so the limitation is the slot pitch. Now, what do you mean by slot pitch? Slot pitch is the distance between two consecutive slots. Okay. Now, suppose you have S number of slots. Suppose you have S number of slots in the rotor or the armature in a DC machine. Then what will be the distance between two consecutive slots? Are you getting what I'm asking? Suppose we have S number of slots in the armature. Number of slot S in the armature. Now, what will be the slot pitch? Then by SS how to calculate?
By D by S.
Yes, so it is simply pi d by s, because so suppose this is the armature lamination and this total peripheral length is pi d and the ys is basically this one. This is called the slot pitch. Okay. হয়েছে তোমাদের স্লট, নাম্বার অফ স্লট?
স্যার
হ্যাঁ বলো।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ওই এল আর ডিটা বার করলাম আর কি। এল আসছে স্যার 0.213 আর ডি আসছে 0.679। স্যার গিভেন পাওয়ার ছিল স্যার 110 ভোল্ট, ভোল্টেজ 120, সরি 110 কিলোওয়াট।
ওইভাবে না হয়নি।
আচ্ছা
Your difference between the L and D will not be quite high. That,
it is currently 0.4. So what should be the
no,
absolute range at the proper
their
range?
value should be closed. Suppose if your value of D is 400 mm,
Okay.
then L also should be near to the 400 mm. It may be 350 or 450, but in your case it is 600 mm and one is 200 mm. Isn't it? So you have to change the L by tau ratio
Okay,
to
sir.
make them close.
I have taken L by tau is equal to 1, so I can change it.
So you take 2 or 2.5 and try.
Okay, sir. Understood. Thank you, sir.
স্যার নাম্বার অফ স্লটস 24 আসছে।
24 কত আরপিএম তোমার? না তোমার এর কত এসছে, ডি কত এসছে?
এসেছে 227.5 মিলিমিটার।
The number of slots 24 is too less.
Sir, I am getting number of slot as 30. क्यों?
Okay, but I don't know why you are getting less. You just take the lowest one, 2.5, and see what the number of slots you are getting.
Hello, sir. Sir, S is coming 25.18.
Huh? So it must be a fraction. Okay.
Sir,
48. So 48 is a good number for number of slots. Or
Sir, 25.
sir, can't I take slot as 30? From this, I am getting slot pitch as 3.2.
combination of okay, good number of slots. 36 you can take and see what are the ratio.
Sir, আমার
you are
49
getting.
slots আসছে sir.
49.
হ্যাঁ sir, 49.
Now you take 48.
I'm getting 36.
Okay, 36 is okay.
निकले क्या तू?
I'm getting 40 slots.
Sir, 40 আসছে।
Sir, I am getting 24, sir.
Sir, I am getting 36.
আচ্ছা যাদের 24 আসছে তাদের কি মেশিনের রেটিং মানে ডায়ামিটার ছোট?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, আমার স্যার 20 আসছে, কিন্তু স্যার মানে 10 কিলোওয়াটের মেশিনটা।
Sir, diameter is 245 mm, sir.
20 টা অনেক কম। 20 নাম্বার অফ স্লটস হলে তোমার মানে
No, I am saying 24.
এটার এক ধরনের স্যালিয়েন্সিটা বেশি হয়ে যায় মানে
Sir,
try to increase number of slots.
Sir, 36 slot I am getting, sir.
36 is okay.
sir, my
More than 30 it's okay, but less than 30 it will give you higher salience.
Sir, I am getting 30.
By assuming the lowest one, that is
Yes.
2.5.
Yes, sir, 2.5.
Okay, you can take 30.
স্যার স্যার যদি ডি এর ডাইমেনশনটা অনেকটা কম হয় তাহলে স্যার নাম্বার অফ স্লটটা ইনক্রিজ কি করে করব? মানে 2.5 নিয়েও আমার 20 আসছে। আমার স্যার ডিটা আসছে 159.8 মিলিমিটার।
এটা আছে কত? 159 কত কিলোওয়াট?
10 কিলোওয়াট।
আচ্ছা
হ্যাঁ স্যার 2.5 নিচ্ছে আমি ওয়াইএসটা, লোয়েস্টটা নিচ্ছি, তাও স্যার 20 আসছে আমার। স্যার should I change the dimension of D then, মানে D টাকে তাহলে একটু কি বাড়াবো আমি?
আচ্ছা, ডিটা তোমরা কিসে ইউজ করছো এটা?
স্যার পাই D বাই S এটা
সেন্টিমিটারে স্যার।
হ্যাঁ সবকিছুকে হ্যাঁ কনভার্ট করে।
ওকে, বাট এইখানে কিন্তু এইটা সেন্টিমিটারে আছে, সুতরাং ডিটা সেন্টিমিটারে বসালে বেটার হয়। আদারওয়াইজ
হ্যাঁ
যেটা হবে সেটা সেন্টিমিটারে কনভার্ট করতে হয়।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ স্যার
ভুল করলে
হুম তো স্যার ডিটা কি স্যার তাহলে মানে একটু বেশি নেবো?
ডি বেশি করে কি করে নেবে? ডিটা তো তোমার
হ্যাঁ মানে স্যার আমাকে দেন ইয়েগুলো চেঞ্জ করতে হবে,
ডিটা
ডি এ
যেটা
ভি এস।
এসছে সেটাই আসবে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
ডি আর এল তো এখন তুমি চেঞ্জ করবে না। ডি
না
আর
না
এল
না
অলরেডি ইউ হ্যাভ হোয়াট ইউ হ্যাভ।
হ্যাঁ তো মানে স্যার তাহলে নাম্বার অফ স্লটসটা স্যার কি করে ইনক্রিজ করব?
Number of thing is the number of slots should not be less than 20. That is the lowest value of number of slot is 20.
ওকে ওকে
স্যার আমার মেশিনের রেটিংটা ছিল
Higher
5।
variancy. দেখো 5 হোক 10 হোক 20 হোক যাই হোক 20 এর নিচে নাম্বার অফ স্লট যাবে না। ওকে ওকে 24 is okay for the small machines.
স্যার
Small size machines.
Sir, 25.
25.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My D is 200.44
Then you take it even
millimeter.
26 or like that. Huh. 26
26.
দেখো নিয়ে
Okay. Okay, sir.
24 you take.
Sir, I am
That
getting
will help
30.
your
Number of slot is equal to 30.
30. Okay. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
acceptable.
স্যার আমার মেশিনের আমি তো সবচেয়ে বেস্ট কেস সিনারিওটাতে যেটা দেখছি ওইটাতে আমার নাম্বার অফ শটস 15 চলে আসছে স্যার।
কত?
15
Then you make it 20. At least you have to make it 20.
স্যার কিন্তু তাহলে তো ওই ওয়াইএস টা আমার ওই রেঞ্জের মধ্যে থাকবে না, তো ওটা কি
হবে না।
মানে আচ্ছা এটা ব্রিজ করা যাবে? আচ্ছা ওকে
স্যার 25 কিলোওয়াটের মেশিনের জন্য 24 নাম্বার অফ স্লটস ঠিক হবে?
তা হতে পারে।
স্যার আমার 32 আসছে।
32.
হ্যাঁ
Okay. ঠিক আছে।
স্যার আমার 40 আসছে।
Okay. 40 is okay, acceptable.
ওকে স্যার।
স্যার আমার 15 কিলোওয়াটের জন্য 25 আসছে।
No problem.
স্যার
One more thing you have to observe here that the value of number of slots divided by the full tier.
ওকে
Okay. If it is an integer, you cannot go for a wave winding. You have to go for a lap winding. Okay, but if it is not an integer, then you can go for the wave winding. To have the wave winding, this ratio should not be an integer. And for the machines, the range of machines that I have provided, mostly you can go for the wave winding. That will be simpler winding compared to the lap winding, because wave winding just a series winding.
Sir, 40 is correct. for 35 watt.
It's okay. Anyway, so the next step, the back EMF or the induced voltage expression, as you know, this ZA by A P phi n, where n is the speed in revolution per second, isn't it? So this expression, I think you all know. Okay, now if this is the n in revolution per second, what will be the peripheral speed? Okay, what is the peripheral speed? V. Can you calculate that?
Sir, ND by 2.
It's pi d n simply. Pi d into n meter per second. That is the peripheral speed. And what is the frequency of reversal? Yes. Though it's a DC machine, but you know that in armature, the current alternating changes its polarity alternatively. Okay. So that means alternating current flows through the armature like this, plus I minus I plus I minus I, like this, due to the commutation. Now, what is this frequency of reversal? How to calculate that? Do you know?
Sir, can we say NP by 120?
Which n? Which n? This small n?
Yes, sir.
Is it the formula? Hmm?
by P, yeah.
So this is the formula for capital N. But if you take small n, it is 2f by p. Okay, so that means f equals to pn by 2. You should know this. These are the very basic things. Calculate this.
Sir, I'm getting 50 hertz.
Okay.
Sir, I'm getting 40 hertz.
But last day also we took that assumption now when we are calculating the number of poles.
Sir, here N is RPS, sir. In RPM.
Which one?
and sir, in frequency formula, sir.
Small n we use for the revolution per second only, and capital N we use for the revolution per minute RPM. Okay, so have we calculated the flux? ফ্লাক্সটা কি আমরা ক্যালকুলেট করেছিলাম আগের দিন না করিনি? হ্যাঁ করিনি না?
No, sir.
Then you have to calculate the flux first. So what is the flux per pole? Phi. How to calculate that? It's very easy.
So from the formula of BAV.
Yes, not for value of the average flux density. Using the value of average flux density, you have to calculate the phi.
So B average into the cross section area we will take pi d L.
And what is the what is the area for that or area
Pi
under
d
one?
L.
Pi d? No, it's flux per pole.
Pi d L by P. Acha sir, pi d L by P.
Pi d
L by P.
So this is what is this? You know, na? This is the
Sir,
tau.
flux per pole will be pi B into pi d L by P.
That is the pi d by P is the tau, the pole pitch. I want flux per pole. That means I have to use not pi d. I have to use pi d by P. So therefore it is tau only. Got my point?
Yes sir, yes sir.
So both the value we have, tau and this tau and L. And here you have to use Li only. Okay, and find out the flux per pole, brother, in Weber. Have you understood this point? Or not? 0.046.
Sir, 0.029. Sir, 0.029. Is it correct?
Something milliweber. So in milliweber, it will be like this. Suppose 6 point something milliweber or 9 point something milliweber, like that.
Sir,
It is generally
29.17
expressed in
milliwatt.
milliwatts. Okay.
Sir, it's coming 26.53 milliwatt.
Okay. So these are the poles. Okay. Now you see that the total peripheral length is pi d, and what is the length pi d by p? You take two similar points and measure this length. It will be your tau. But your pole may not extend it to this two extreme points. Okay, it can be less than the tau. What is the actual width of the pole? That we can say the pole arc B, which is less than the tau. Okay, so therefore, actually, when we draw the flux distribution, so actually, this is the portion of the pole. Suppose this is the north pole. I'm just drawing here two poles, and suppose this is the south pole. And flux distributions are like this. Like this, isn't it? Okay, now you see, if I see the flux density distribution, the flux density distribution is not uniform at all. But if we take an average value of this, that is basically the B average. B average is the average value of this, not the peak value of this flux density distribution. Okay, so B average is the average distribution under the poles, and this is basically this length is basically your tau, and this length is basically your uh, length of the pole. Sorry, you can say this pole arc. B is called the pole arc. Pole arc and pole pitch. Tau is the pole pitch. So in the experiment study of DC AC machine, you measured the ratio pole arc by pole pitch, if you can recall. Okay, so there always a ratio less than 1 exists, that is the psi, that is B by tau. Okay, and sometimes it is referred as a form factor, and its value near about we take 0.67 like that. Okay, so this concept you should have. So what is actually the flux density, average flux density, and how the actually this average flux density we get by integrating this actual flux density over one voltage. Okay, so we are interested only this phi. So this is how we got this. Now, if we have the value of 5 and all the other value we have in the expression of back EMF, then we can calculate the number of conductors. Okay, suppose again I am writing this expression of EB, that is JD by A P phi N. So what are the value we know? You just, so EB already we have determined, number of pole we have, flux just we have determined, flux, and the speed in RPS we can calculate from the specification. One more thing we need, that is the number of the parallel paths. So that depends on the wave winding. If we take that, we'll go for the wave winding, and accordingly we have selected the number of slots. We have chosen the number of slots. Then A is also fixed. That means A is 2 for wave wind. That you know, I think. So from this you can calculate the number of armature conductors. That will be the next step for your calculation.
Sir,
Yes.
if I'm getting the ratio of slot divided by pole divided by 2, if I'm getting an integer, then I will go with the lap winding.
What?
The slot per pole, if that's coming integer, then I will make
You
it as a lap.
you have to put the lap winding only. Yes.
Oh, and for that number of parallel path I will take as number of pole.
As number of pole.
Okay.
Sir. Sir, I am getting flux per pole is equal to 14.8 milliampere. But sir, I am getting different frequencies. Sir, I am getting 70 hertz, bro.
How much?
70 hertz, 70 frequency.
No, 70 hertz frequency will not be accepted. What was the range? Can you remember? Which I mentioned in the last class.
Rating is even 30 kilowatt. Rating of machine and speed is, the rating of machine is 30 kilowatt, but speed is 1400 RPM, sir.
Now, what was the range that I am asking? Range টা কত ছিল?
So frequency range.
Frequency range I mentioned in the last class. You cannot go beyond that. Then there will be excessive pole losses.
Good, sir.
So, I understood that your the speed is quite high, but you cannot go beyond that. Then you have to increase the number of poles.
Sir, I have taken number of poles is equal to 6.
6.
Yes, sir.
And what is the frequency of reversal you are getting?
70, sir.
Now, what was the limit?
Rating 30 watts, sir. 30 kilowatt.
ফ্রিকোয়েন্সি লিমিটটা কত ছিল? কত থেকে কত বলেছিলাম? বলেছিলাম 30 থেকে 70 না 30 থেকে 60 বলেছি? I think I mentioned the range of frequency of reversal 30 to 60, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then you have to go 30 to 50 or 60. Okay, so up to 60 hertz at least you can go, not beyond that. If you go for the 70 hertz, then your eddy current loss will be quite high, and also the hysteresis loss. Better you take more number of poles. Instead of 6, you take 8.
If I will take number pole greater than 6, then I will not get that D and L nearly equal. There will be a huge difference between L and D, sir.
Why? You take the different value of tau, L by tau.
Okay. Okay, sir, I'm trying.
Just write. So this is the number of armature conductor you want to try to determine quickly.
Sir, for armature conductor, I am getting 390.8.
Cannot be a fraction. You have to take the
What's the
nearest integer.
nearest? 390.
390 you are getting. Okay.
400.
390 is okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And ZA, you know, ZA equals to 2C into N. Okay, so better to write PS, number of turns per coil, and C is the number of coil. হ্যাঁ সে যখন খুশি হতে পারে, তার যেমন ভোল্টেজ আসছে সেরকম হবে। Mainly depends on the voltage. ভোল্টেজ বেশি হলে so the number of conductor, but you also need the number of coils. So how to find out the number of coils? So minimum number of coils determine করতে হয়. So this is the back EMF into number of pole divided by 15.
Sir, how we are writing this expression for minimum number of coils?
No, this is an empirical formula. So actually there is a limitation of number of coils. Otherwise, there will be sparking. Because your number of coil will decide the number of commutator segment as well. So if you don't allow some sufficient distance between two commutator segments, then there is a possibility of sparking.
Sir,
Follow?
sir, I'm getting 2.56 as a turns per coil.
2.56 fraction তো হবে না ওটা। You have to make it integer. Accordingly, you have to
Sir,
make the changes. Follow.
hello.
Follow.
Sir, I'm getting turns per coil as 2.56. It is coming as fraction, sir.
You have to revise the number of turns. Okay, so তোমাদের যদি কন্ডাক্টর বেরিয়ে থাকে number of conductor if you have determined, then first you have to find out the number of coils.
Sir, coils coming as 76 coils. Yes.
76.
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir, by putting EB
কি
into
করে বার করছো?
sir product of EB and P divided by 15.
That is the minimum value. You can take more than that also.
Okay, so means what should be the range of turns per coil, sir? Means for the better machine means
My minimum number of coils is coming 170.
Okay.
Sir, my minimum value of
170 you can take 120 and you can calculate the number of turns per coil.
Okay, sir.
So my minimum value of C is coming 167 and my ZA was 400. So I'm taking C as 200. So my TS is coming as 1.
শুনতে পাইনি, শুনতে পাচ্ছি না। So this expression is giving only the minimum value. You can take more than that also.
sir, I am not getting how to calculate that turns per coil. Means after that minimum number of coils.
So this is the minimum number of coils. Suppose this comes around 60. Now you can take 70 here. You can put 70 here for calculating this TS. And JD already determined the value of JD.
Sir, my ZA value is coming 1050.
$1,050.
Yes, sir, 1050.
Okay.
And sir, my TS is
What
coming.
number of coils you are getting?
The number of coils I'm getting 120.
Okay.
Sir, sir, I am getting turns per coil as 5.
No, you have to take the nearest integer. You have to take the nearest integer, and you have to revise the number of conductor accordingly.
Sir, can it be 6 turns per coil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Transfer coil should be an integer.
Okay.
Yeah. Now to
Sir.
make it integer, if there is some compromise with this number of armature conductor, that you have to do. Got my point? Because transfer coil cannot be a fraction. Transfer coil always should be an integer.
So my transfer coil is coming as 4.375 for number of armature conductors 1050. So will I reduce the number of armature conductors?
You have to reduce to make it 4.
Okay, sir.
Sir. So in my case, minimum number of coil is coming as 76, but if I'm
70?
taking it as 76, but if I'm taking as 97 coils, then the turns per coil is coming as 2.
Transfer coil 2
is coming as 2.01. Yes, sir.
হতে পারে। It's okay.
Sir, from 1050 I change it to 960.
So one more thing you have to see that what is the number of slots? Number of slot I think you have found out already.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and
Sir.
what is the number of?
So
now,
number
how
of
many coil sides? How many coil sides you keep in each slot? একটা স্লটে কতগুলো কয়েল সাইড তুমি রাখবে? Okay, so that can be 2, that can be 4, that can be 6, because it's basically a double layer winding, isn't it? Like there will be 2 layers. So you can take 2, or you can take 4, or you can take 6. So accordingly, you have to find out the how many coil sides are possible. Got my point?
Yes, sir. So my number of slots is coming as 36.
Okay, so 36. Now, what is the number of coils you are getting? I'm just taking his example and trying to explain. Now, what is your number of slots? Actually, your number of slot and number of coils you are getting.
The number of slots
number
is number of slots is 36 and minimum number of coils are 120.
120. Okay. Now you see that 120 number of coils means minimum we'll have 240 coil sides. Right? So, number of coils is minimum number of coils is 120, na? So it is 240 coil sides. Now these 240 coil sides you have to accommodate in 36 slot. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now if you divide 240 by 36, how much you are getting?
So 6.6667. Around 6.6.
6.6. Okay,
Yes.
so if you take coil sides, number of coil sides 6.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your S is 36. Okay, so total number of coil sides possible
260.
260.
16.
16.
Yes.
Okay. So this is giving you how many coils?
108.
108 coils. This 108 coils you have to take. So this is the actual value of coils that you have to take.
Okay, sir.
And accordingly you have to
Okay, sir.
calculate the JD.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
হ্যালো স্যার
Hmm.
স্যার আমি বলছি যে আমার স্লটস আসছে 49.2 তো স্যার এস কি 50 নেব না 48
কত আসছে?
স্যার 49.2 মানে ক্যালকুলেট করে YSS টাকে 2.5 ধরে
হ্যাঁ
তো স্যার স্লটস টাকে 48 নেব না 50
48 নাও।
আচ্ছা স্যার তাহলে ল্যাপ ওয়াইন্ডিং হবে স্যার পোলসটা 6 আছে ঠিক আছে স্যার থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার
ছোট মেশিন যাদের, if you have small machines then you can go for wave winding, but if your machine is large, more than 100 kilowatt, then you can choose the lap winding.
আচ্ছা স্যার আমার 120
So
কিলোওয়াট
lap
তো ল্যাপ
winding
ওয়াইন্ডিং
you will get more parallel path, so your current will be divided in the parallel paths.
ওকে স্যার
কি বলছিলে বলো?
Sir, actually, I have found out finally coil as 90 coils, but earlier I have assumed these as 97. So I have to change my number of conductors according to 90 coils.
না সেটা খুব বেশি ডেভিয়েশন হলে হবে না. It should not be deviated from your actual number of conductor too much. You have to adjust somewhere else.
Sir, like in my case, it is coming as finally coil as 90 coils, but earlier I have assumed as 97.
Okay. Now,
So
what is
should
the
I again change the
change? No, what is the modified value of armature conductor, and what was the initial value of armature conductor? What is the deviation? That also you have to see, because in that case your voltage will be deviated too much.
Sir? Yes, sir. Earlier it was 388 conductor, but now it is coming as 360 conductor. 60.
Okay, so you see what is the maximum allowable deviation?
What, sir? I have not heard you.
You can proceed with that.
Sir, can you repeat it again? Actually, you are not audible.
No, you can proceed with that.
Okay.
Your
Okay,
deviation
means,
is 28. No.
Okay. Sir, it means no need to change that the earlier number of conductors which I have taken.
No. You have to change now. So that is the theoretically calculated number of conductor from the voltage expression. This is first ZA, what you have calculated earlier, that is the theoretically calculated. Now, as per the constraint of the machine, you have to calculate the armature conductor once again, and that will be the actual value of armature conductor. Now you have to see what is the deviation, and there is a certain percentage of deviation which is allowed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it. Means from the rest of the calculation, I will take this actual value only.
Yes.
So previously my number of coils was 200, but now it is coming around 168. So should I again change the number of turns per coil or the ZA value?
That is too much deviation, I think. So you try to adjust somewhere else. That is also too much deviation. Why you are getting so much? I don't know. Because the number of only the constraint is the number of coil sides that should be even per slot. Number of coil sides per slot that should be even. Okay, 2, 4, or 6 because it's a double layer winding in case of DC machine. Here also your actual the selection of slot also matters. How much how many slots you have taken. That I'm saying na. According to the number of, because number of armature conductor you can deviate, but you cannot deviate too much. Now if you want to deviate too much, then you have to adjust somewhere else. Suppose in the number of slot also you have to adjust something. বুঝতে পেরেছো? Number of coil sides যদি 2, 4, 6 এই যে কোনো একটা কম্বিনেশন মানে এমন একটা জায়গা একদম মাঝামাঝি পড়ে গেছে, না 4 এ গেলে হচ্ছে না 6 এ গেলে হচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ, সেক্ষেত্রে যদি অনেকটা বেশি চেঞ্জ হয়ে যায় জেড এর ভ্যালুতে, তো সেটা তো এলাও করা যাবে না, বিকজ দ্যাট উইল চেঞ্জ ইওর ব্যাক ইএমএফ। Because JDA theoretically you are calculating the back EMF expression, and also the flux per pole also you have to adjust. Okay, so anyway, so you try to do that exercise. Today we conclude the class here. So up to this, that is up to the number of coils. So we'll do within the next class. Before coming to the next class, you just try to find out or try to finalize the number of slots, number of coils, number of armature conductors, and if there is any change in the flux per pole or number of slots. Okay, so that you have to finalize before coming to the next class.
আচ্ছা স্যার।
Yes. Yes. No, here this deviation actually, what is the percentage of deviation you just get? If it is within 10%, that's okay. What my point? It is within 10%, then it is okay. It is within 10%. If the deviation is within 10 plus minus 10%, then it's okay. We can allow that much. Only the thing that whatever the deviation you are getting, accordingly you have to calculate the V average and ampere conductor at the end. বুঝতে পেরেছো? যেটা হলো সেইটা দিয়ে তোমার V average এর ভ্যালু যদি কিছু চেঞ্জ হয় সেটা আমাদের দেখতে হবে, কেননা ওইটা চেঞ্জ হলে ফ্লাক্স পার পোল চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে। এলএস এর ভ্যালু যদি চেঞ্জ হয় তাহলে ফ্লাক্স পার পোল চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, ফ্লাক্স পার পোল চেঞ্জ হলে V average এর ভ্যালু চেঞ্জ। হ্যাঁ, শুধু তাই না, অ্যাম্পিয়ার মানে বুঝতে পারছো আমি কি বলছি? কেননা এই ভ্যালুগুলো তো রিলেটেড, মানে তুমি ধরো জেডে থিওরিটিক্যালি যেটা পেয়েছিলে, দিস ইজ দ্য রিভাইসড ভ্যালু অফ জেডে। নাও ইউ সি E average is related to this phi by tau L. Now in the phi expression of phi you have ZA. Okay, also in the expression of ampere conductor, which is IAZ by pi d, here also you have ZA. Here also you have ZA. So both the value will be revised. Okay, so both the value will be revised. That we have to mention. What is the modified value of the average and what is the modified value of the ampere conductor? বুঝতে পেরেছো? তাহলে তুমি যে শুরুতে যে বি এভারেজ ভ্যালুটা নিয়েছো আর অ্যাম্পিয়ার কন্ডাক্টর ভ্যালুটা নিয়েছো সেটা কিন্তু আর থাকবে না, সেটা চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে। সো দ্যাট ইউ হ্যাভ টু মেনশন, দ্যাট ইজ দ্য থিং। বাট আপ টু 10% it is okay. And the number of armature conductor ZA. Okay. Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I'll end the class here. And you have some exam, I think. So thank you very much and good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.